So I've just spent the afternoon reading some of this book by Valera Castrati called Anatomy of My Soul, and it just kind of really reiterated the reason that I wanted Kosovo to be the location of my next retreat. Now, I realize that it's kind of an unusual place for a retreat, right? It's not Italy, it's not Greece, it's not, although it's really close to Greece actually, not somewhere in the Caribbean, but it is in a place that I think will uniquely speak to you if you are a woman who has gone through some shit in her life. If you are someone who has kind of been through the ringer and are hoping, wanting to, or maybe you already are, come out of the other side as an amazing woman who is enjoying her life and has learned a lot about herself in the process, and is, like all of us are, on the way of becoming incredibly strong, confident, amazing women in our own rights. And just reading this book this morning just kind of reminded me of all of that this is a space. I don't know how many of you know the history behind Kosovo, but you know, most of the people who are my age, you might remember it being in the news, where there was a war 25 years ago, back in 1999 here. And, you know, it's all rebuilt now. That's not obviously happening. I live here, so clearly not. But I really see, and why I really want to bring you guys here, is that it's such a metaphor for our own lives of experiencing something you never thought you would experience, experiencing devastation in your life, and yet still rising and coming out of it. Women like Valera who have just experienced things beyond what I can even imagine. But to be able to bring other women here, for you to be in this space, in this country that has overcome so much, it just reminds us what we're able to do. And I would love for you to meet some of these just amazing, strong, bold women like Valera when you're here, because I think that we all can remind one another of each other's bravery, of our own boldness. And this is a space where, like, literally, you know, it's rising out of the ashes, just like us. And I know that when we're in the energy of this space, I know that you're gonna feel it here. You're gonna feel this confidence of this place that has been through so much, and that says, you know what, we're gonna rebuild. We're gonna rise, and we are gonna create a life that we can be proud of. That's what people are doing here. That's what people have done here. And I know that's what y'all are doing as well. And to place you in a space in which this is literally happening around you in people's lives, and for you to meet other women who have been living this, and who have been through so much more than I can ever imagine. This is why I want to bring you to Kosovo. So if you are in the middle of a major life transition, if you have been going through some crap of your own, and you really could just use some encouragement, that you could really use some other women around you who are just badass women, who have been through the ringer, who have been through shit, and are still standing, still surviving, still, and even thriving, then this is the kind of retreat for you. These are the kind of people you want to be around. This is the kind of place you want to be, guys. You want to be in a place that's overcoming this stuff. You want to be in a place that people are have faced a lot and are still facing a lot, because it's a process for all of us, right? But you want to be in a space where you can feel that energy of, like, yeah, I feel grief. I feel devastation. Yeah, it sucks. And yet, I am gonna find a way to rise. Obviously had a little technical difficulty in my last video, so I had to re-record this one and finish it up. And it's a little bit warmer this time that I'm doing the video. But that's how I wanted to end it. That is the theme for the retreat, is releasing the grief, releasing the old stories of our lives, and then choosing to rise and figuring out how to do that. There's a lot of ways we can do that, but it's really hard to do it alone. So finding a community that's beautiful. And I'm gonna hopefully ask this, in this retreat, you're gonna connect with some of those women. You're gonna meet people you can connect with, where you can rise together. You're gonna meet other Americans, but I'm also gonna introduce you to some really amazing Kosovars so that you get to meet women from around the world who are also choosing and figuring out how to rise. It's not perfect, it's not easy, but we can do this together.